There are concerns about trade issues with Turkey. We'll get to that in a moment here. There are also concerns about the strength of the Chinese economy. So all that bearing down right now on what's happening on Wall Street. Off for the moment. We'll see how we do. It's 11 o'clock. I mean, they could come back, right?
Anything could happen.
Hope Springs.
It's early in the day.
We've had a big run up, so maybe some folks are taking profits too. So stand by now. 11 o'clock here in New York City. Top of the hour now, Fox News alert on Turkey escalating the feud with the U.S. over the detention of an American pastor, now leveling new tariffs totaling more than $500 million. We'll see how this plays now.
Yeah.
I'm Bill Hemmer, third hour. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there.
Telethon, kid.
Julie Banderas in for Sandra Smith. Well, the White House telling us that diplomacy continues after Turkey responded to the recent American sanctions by doubling the tariffs on nearly 24 U.S. products. Now, this comes as Turkish court also rejected Andrew Brunson's latest appeal.
The president has a great deal of frustration on the fact that Pastor Brunson has not been released, as well as the fact that other U.S. citizens and employees of diplomatic facilities have not been released. And we're going to continue to call on Turkey to do the right thing.
Rich Edson, State Department now with more in the headlines and behind the headlines. Both sides are pretty dug in, huh, Rich?
Yeah, they are, Bill, and this relationship is deteriorating rapidly. Turkey's trade ministry announcing tariffs of additional 140% on items like rice and alcohol, automotive parts, and appliances. The trade minister says in a statement, quote, in response to deliberate and continued U.S. escalation of trade tensions, Turkey today has again raised tariffs on key U.S. imports. Trade wars help no one, but Turkey will do what is necessary to protect our industries and economy from assault. Yesterday, Turkish President Recep Erdogan encouraged Turks to boycott American electronics, especially the iPhone. All this in response to the Trump administration's doubling of tariff rates on Turkish steel and aluminum products. And that is in response to Turkey's continued detention of an American pastor, Andrew Brunson. Bill.
Efforts to release the pastor, they seem to be stuck in some sort of gear right now. Are they moving anywhere, Rich?
Yeah, they are stuck here and in Turkey. First off, a Turkish court has rejected Brunson's appeal to be released from house arrest. U.S. officials are telling us that negotiations with the Turkish government on this essentially have moved little or nowhere. The State Department says there still are a small number of Americans under house arrest in Turkey, including Brunson, or arrest in general in Turkey, and officials say they want them all released.
Pastor Brunson gets the bulk of the attention in the news and from a lot of folks, but it is just as important to us to have the NASA scientists, Sergen Golka, brought home as well as our 3 locally employed staff who've been working at our mission in Turkey and then have been detained for quite some time as well.
Turkey arrested Brunson nearly 2 years ago in connection with a failed coup attempt. Then the United States has called those charges unfounded. Phil?
Rich Edson from the State Department.